Revival of Origin is one of the hardest stages in the Battle Cats, and most players struggled with it, including me. But what if I didn't pick my team? What if I let AI choose the lineup instead? Today I asked AI to build me a team, and I'm going to try and be one of the hardest UL stages in the game with the AI generated lineup and strategy. This could go well, or it could fail miserably, like it did last time. Let's see what it came up with. Alright, this is the lineup I think I'm going to use. Now let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. It thinks it's a growing strange stage. That is really silly. Oh my god. Alright, this is pretty horrendous. Alright, I'm going to try a slightly different prompt and see if it works better. It's searching the web, so it's research and battle tested. Dual erasers, can, Catosaurus, Barlog. Okay. Well, I don't think this is the best, but maybe this could work. Let's see what the strategy is. So, I have to deploy Maniac Erasers to absorb the Relic Peons and bosses. And then I have to begin stacking Catosaurus and can. And then, when the waves intensify, I have to bring in Balrog, Future Cat, and Pizza Cat. Well, this might work. It's not the right strategy, but it might work a little better. Alright, this is the lineup ChatGPT made. I actually don't have Sea Serpent Dalisan, so I asked it and it told me to swap in Cameraman instead. So we'll see. Basically, the game plan, what ChatGPT says, is to spam meat shields until the front line is stable, and then I can send out my heavy hitting units. Actually, Cameraman Cat is sort of doing work here. It just said to spam these units. Okay, this is not going terribly. Alright, the front line is pretty stable, so I think I'm going to send out Balrog, which is probably not fair, but it's alright. I wonder where ChatGPT gets these strategies from, because some of these units are horrendous. Like, I don't know why it thought Catosaurus was anti-black, and the boss is pushing, which is not great. But we'll see if I can clutch up. Oh, I think we got a juicy can hit. Oh no, another wave of Cerbels, and I lost. I don't really know what I expected. Let's see what boss HP. 90%, which isn't terrible, but Balrog did majority of the work. So I tried to give it the stage schematic and see if it would do any better, and it did not. So now I'm letting it cheat a little bit, and we will see if it's able to make a better lineup and strategy. Now this is a much more usable loadout, and I think this can actually do decently well. Now, this is the updated lineup it gave me, and let's see if it can do any better. I have a much better feeling about this lineup because it has Uncanny Legend True Forms. Alright, now it said when Zero Luza starts attacking, I can send out Nala. Just saving up enough money, and there we go. And it said to continue cycling through the threats. Alright. Alright, Nala's dead, but that's okay, because I have Pizza Cat coming in. Now it said when the Cerebrutal comes out, use Doron, which is questionable, but I will respect ChatGPT. It is He is hitting the base, so I either need a knockback or I'm going to die. Looks like I'm going to die. And there is a Boar Jr. So this is a death. Let's see what percent I got. 72%. That is not terrible. I think we are actually going somewhere. Now, it took some coaxing, but I was able to get a pretty solid lineup that I actually have a lot of confidence in. So, let's get into the stage and see if this can do any better. Now, this is the lineup ChatGPT suggested, so let's see if it can finally prevail. It's said to stay patient early and only send out my big units like Balrog, Doron, and Nala when the big threats like Boar Jr. and the Sorrel waves come in. Alright, let's send in Doron now because it advises sending the Sorrels for the big threats. And pizza, jelly, fish. Oh no! Well, we can actually clutch up, I believe. Oh, this is not good. Oh, that sucks. That run actually was going significantly better. But the HP was not great. I am desperate, so I actually searched up a lineup and pasted it in and asked it to make changes, and it made a few changes. So let's see if this strategy and lineup can finally work, because I am very desperate. This is the lineup, so let's get into it. Now, the basic strategy was to send out Cone Cat, Metal Macho Cat, Jellyfish, and Can Cat until the first Boar Jr. comes. So we're sending out the 4 units it advised to send out, so let's see if we can actually win. It said that once the first Sorrel wave comes out, we can send out Doron. Now this is going a lot better. I think adding Cone Cat is really amazing because Cone Cat is just so tanky and amazing. I accidentally sent out Bullet Train instead of Doron, so I disobeyed the AI's instructions a little bit, but we cleared out that way very nicely. This is going much better with real meat shields. Alright, now since Boar Jr. is coming out, I can send in big units like Dancer, Nala. Wow, Nala one-shots Boar Jr. That is impressive. We're down to 1/3 HP. Nala is just putting in so much work. Wow, ChatGPT might be able to do it. But this is the hardest wave, so let's see if it can survive that. It did say to cycle through Nalas. Okay, another Boar Jr. I'm going to send in Dancer. And I actually don't have money for Dogmeru, but the boss is actually pushed very nicely, very far away. Ooh, we got a nice clip. Alright, I'm going to send out Dogmeru to hold the front line. I cycled through a Doron just in time, because that could have been very bad, actually. That was very close, but it was more due to my error rather than ChatGPT's error. So, I think we got this in the bag with another Nala out. Alright, I might have jinxed myself. Alright, I jinxed myself. Well, I gave it a good effort, but 1%. Well, I'm going to count that as a win. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing the video. And if you want to see more of this, comment what other stages I should try to beat with AI. And I guess now we know that AI can beat Revival of Origin. Almost.